So this is my bag of goodies, the medications that are called immunosuppressive.
David Sweet had his first organ transplants in 2001. Since then, he's taken these pills every 12 hours for 2 decades.
These little capsules have huge side effects. One of the worst ones is that they actually cause cancer.
Those pills weaken the immune system, preventing the body from fighting off threats, like the cancer that has put Sweet in palliative care.
It's another one of those sort of pending death sentences, but no way of estimating the time.
Despite the risks, the thousands of Canadians who receive transplants each year have no other option. Without those toxic drugs, their body would attack their new organ. But as part of a world-first pilot project for kidney transplants at Vancouver General Hospital, this new technology could change transplants forever.
This is a gene sequencer. The ones we used to use are the size of a washing machine, and this has reduced it to literally smaller than a cell phone.
Not only is it tiny, it's incredibly fast, allowing doctors to check for donor matches faster than ever.
So it will do gene sequencing in 3 hours or 4 hours instead of 3 or 4 days.
Depending on the organ, a transplant will only be viable for 4 to 24 hours. So waiting days for a result is often just not an option. That means that, up till now, doctors have had no choice but to rely on other methods.
We want blood type to be a match, and we want to make sure patients don't have antibodies against the donor. But it doesn't tell you genetically how similar they are or dissimilar with the donor organ. What this project seeks to do is to find out similarities or differences at the critical aspects of the molecules called human leukocyte antigens on the donated organ.
Let's pause for a second. Human leukocyte antigen, or HLA, is a set of extremely important molecules found in almost all of your cells. When one of your cells finds something that shouldn't be there, like little bits of bacteria, for example, it uses HLA to show it to your immune cells. If it didn't come from you, that will set off a full-blown immune response. Now, this is usually great. It protects you from infections and cancer, but it also means that a transplanted organ can be mistaken for a foreign threat, leading the immune system to launch a full-scale assault on the new organ. This is rejection. How does your body know the organ isn't yours? It all comes down to the incredible variety of HLA.
They're so complex. There are nearly 40,000 different molecules, so you can see just trying to match is almost impossible. But what we have learned over recent years, that even though there are so many molecules, they only differ by a few hot spots.
This discovery is huge. Every individual has 22 types of clinically important HLA, and with so much variation out there, the number of possible combinations is staggering. So despite the incredible benefits it would bring to patients, matching every HLA from donor and recipient has long seemed out of reach. But with the discovery of these hotspots, the small parts of HLA the immune system actually recognizes, we've gone from a pool of tens of thousands of variations to under 150. This incredible breakthrough is known as epitope matching. It could open the door to a new era for transplantation, and it's the technology the VGH team helped develop that will make it possible.
As we find out how to match patients better and we start to minimize immunosuppressants, I think a lot of the major side effects will be greatly diminished.
I really wish that these epitopes and this new way of thinking about things was available in 2001 when I had my first transplant.
Though this breakthrough comes too late to change things for Sweet, he says he's honored to bring his lived experience to this project to help future transplant patients.
But this could be used in all kinds of transplantation. This kind of tissue matching would be good for hearts, for lungs, everything. So it really is a revolutionary idea.
Darius, Mahdavi, CBC News, Vancouver.